And I think we have all of our needs figured out. Gabe Tardio has the ball. So here we go again. Best of 5 for the title. Let's play pickleball.
Point.
And after all that, 3 squares up from the bottom of the net. Wind picking up here, Adam.
Point.
I know Ben is very confident in his ability and his partner next to him. If you told him pre-partnership you were going to be 90-4, do you think he would have taken that?
Yes. Yes, I do.
Oh, baby.
Point.
And see, you usually get a couple backhand blocks before you get that two-hander. First chance CJ takes, Ben shuts it down. He had him.
He got the block that time. This is 4, and they haven't touched the ball yet.
Oh, and a dink error and a return error mixed in from that from CJ.
4-0-2.
Have to mention the high forehand we just saw too, not the start the youngster was hoping for.
Wow. Okay, so J-Dub just pop it up, and then we're going to be in great shape.
So he makes that and misses the other couple. That's how it works sometimes.
Yeah. Okay, let's see if they can settle in, at least get 1.
0-4-1. Point.
Okay, Ben sends it, and they're up to the task.
Handles the shake and bake.
1-4-1.
But can't handle the counter from CJ Klinger.
Second serve. One, 4-2. Side out.
I mean, get low, young fella.
Thought Ben was going to sim that with a little more
4-1-1.
pace. Good, really good decision to go extra spin.
Second serve.
It was a great take. CJ Klinger letting JW know he is very
4-1-2.
happy with that presence in the middle.
Yeah, we'll back him up with that. I mean, just pronate the wrist a little bit and have J-Dub completely flummoxed. Wow.
5-1-2. Point.
Shake it and bake it on your own.
Solo.
Timeout receiver, 6-1-2.
Saw that 2 days ago, not as much yesterday. So Ben is just adding something else to the game to put pressure after a quality third. So not
receiver, one timeout.
Concerned
Server, one timeout.
with the first volley of CJ Klinger hurting them. So if he doesn't miss, it's more of a bunt, which allows them to have freedom to create offense off of that. Nice look into the strategic mind of B.Johns.
Side out.
The first counter was lucky. How about that one?
Uh-huh.
A little high on the drive. That certainly plays a role there. Wow. full
Second serve.
swing. The ball wasn't there. Started the engine again and got it down.
I mean, he went for a backhand punch.
1-6-2.
Uh-oh.
Side out. Six, 1-1. Second serve.
Shankarooski.
That was ugly.
Ben actually looked down like it might have skidded off the center
6-1-2.
line.
Good point.
Either way, poor swing.
Side out.
I mean, Gabe knows those hands. They've practiced enough together.
1-6-1.
Yikes.
Second serve.
J-Dub is cussing J-Dub out right now.
I mean, the backhand
1-6-2.
slice is normally so reliable for J-Dub.
Right in the hip.
Ben's been getting better and better at that shot. Forehand from the
1-1.
middle or taking his backhand roll all the way across court.
Second
Rocket
serve.
off the lefty.
Great hands from CJ Klinger. Fairly compact
1-2.
too on the forehand side. Ben not close on the combo.
Side out.
Popped up from Ben, and that is not going to survive the flick wizard. So settled in here, but it's still 6-1.
1-6-1.
Jeez. Adam, both of them got caught in the middle of that, and they win the rally.
Yeah, that's what they do. And the compact CJ Klinger counter a couple points ago. That one, a
1-6-2.
massive swing and way out.
Point.
All right, Gabe takes this one cross court, and I will say, I have definitely seen some passivity from Gabe Tardio when Hayden Patriquin is in front of him, and I would put J.W. Johnson #2 on that list for Gabe.
2-6-2.
Took that last speed up all the way across to avoid J.W. More the style of point I was expecting in this one.
And CJ Klinger, just as you mentioned, the patience pops it right through there.
I had some really quick points early on, but when all
3-6-2.
four get up there to the kitchen line, Must be patient.
Especially if that dude isn't going to pull it, because he has the J-Dub fear meter up high.
Because he's #1 on the list on the court for touches per speed up. And the last two,
6-3-1.
one worked, one didn't, have been cross court at CJ.
Wide.
The grind is on.
Yes. Yeah, because Gabe even tried to set his feet for a little Tardio-ness and then bailed on it.
7-3-1.
Right side Ben. Didn't have to stay there long. And there was what he talked to Gabe about in the unwind. He's going to drive it right at CJ's body, and that set everything up.
8-3-1.
Caught him in the right hip. But how nice is that for Gabe, though? Like, oh, I'm going to be the most aggressive player on point. Oh, the situation doesn't dictate that. I'll just barely miss a ball and work the point. He can do whatever he needs to.
Unlucky. Ben got the pattern he wanted.
Right. First volleys from CJ have been better since the bunt conversation over there on the bench.
3-8-1. Point.
Late in the middle. Nice shot there.
Late in the middle is not something we say a lot for Ben. Late on the line, we'll say that more frequently.
4-8-1.
So that's a great offensive pull from CJ to force the missed counter.
Point.
Okay, grinding their way back within 3.
Point changes when J-Dub gets a hold of one.
5-8-1.
CJ hung in there and had a great look at the last one.
5-8-2.
Oh my. Wow, the flick wizard's usually something out of the air, but he had to desperately save it, and he did for a moment.
Couple crazy stabs to extend that point.
8-5-1.
Stops at 5. Off the left side of the body of the goat, diving to the middle.
The B.Johns paddle was 3 or 4 feet from that ball. It just shows how impressive the initial speed ups can be from J.W. Johnson.
8-5-2. Side out.
Immediate look at the Perseus paddle with his own name on it there after missing that one unexpectedly.
I mean, I don't think there's been one straight ahead speed up from Gabe. Maybe I missed one, but he's practically calling Johns at the kitchen line right now.
Second serve.
Wow, same couple of special sentences for J-Dub on his internal
5-8-2.
dialogue. Shocking misses by both left side players back to back. Great lead from Ben there. So 8-5 stalemate continues.
Yeah, and not a lot of deception on that last one, and Ben wasn't moving or out of position or hanging out in the middle. So that is a very tough time to try offense for CJ Klinger.
Second serve.
Ben even tried to hop back and is like, I'm beat.
Yeah, right. Just flash the paddle out there just for show. You got me. All good.
Twice now. One
8-5-2.
tagged him.
Pace and one very slow.
Side out.
I mean, can they get a couple
5-8-1.
here and really make this interesting? Is loving the comeback here.
6-8-1. Second serve.
Let's take a look at this incredible look at this shot. Look at him wait at him.
6-8-2.
Almost on the ground. That is gorgeous. Nice job, Truck. Wow, Ben doesn't send that one. In there again.
And the yep from CJ Klinger.
And they are hitting winners here, and they're within one.
And Gabe not really speeding up just changes the whole dynamic of the kitchen play.
Side out.
Okay.
That's been the only source of offense at JW, has been from the middle of the court, finding the right side of JW Johnson's body.
Ben, wow. Ben is not happy with the proceedings and takes an offensive timeout here. Okay, so let's see if there's a discussion again here. We're thrilled to have you guys at home with us here as you get a look at Mama Bear, Julie Johnson, a terrific player in her own right, southpaw. Wow, got him and got him good.
That's right.
And Gabe/Colin Johns is unbelievable.
Yeah, Ben and Colin are in a battle here in the first game. I mean, it's not like he's had high balls or anything to really work with, but we're looking at 0 or maybe 1 traditional speed up.
And nope, and a head shake from CJ.
Seven, 8-1.
Off the tape.
Yeah, off the tape, ended it, but he was in a good spot.
Yeah.
Right side of Jay. That's 3 now from Ben from the left across
7-8-2.
to the other left side player with success.
And J-Dub's done the same to him. It's a very interesting battle here. And light the beam, Sacramento. We've got snowmen in Sacktown. It's 8-all.
8-8-2. Side out.
CJ is pointing at where he wished he had hit it.
Funneled the ball 2 points ago to JW's forehand with success. This time, Ben had a better initial counter. Oh, baby. Full swing into the shoulder of CJ Klinger.
9-8-1.
That ball's going in the stand if it doesn't hit CJ.
And that's a tough place to live right there. So
it's just not it.
Game point.
10-8-1. Second serve.
That is an equally tough place to live. Second try to close out game 1.
10-8-2.
J-Dub pulls it, though.
Yeah, and so often, or almost always, when he steps back to get his weight on his back foot, he goes with the scoop cup shot. This time, same posture, looked similar to that, and he fires.
8-10-1.
And the one problem in the armor has been closing matches and games. Field goal is good there, despite being undefeated. That's what's wild, but we've seen 3, 5, 7, not even getting games done. Got him again. I mean, CJ is going to be resembling Tyson McGuffin at the end of this if he's not careful.
And again, cross court from Gabe.
10-8-1.
Game point 3. Tries to send it through the middle and just shakes his head. Try 4.
10-8-2.
Oh, no. You and no paddle home in a stunning way to end that for a team that hasn't finished well. And Olay by both players on the other side will work. 11-8 for the top seed. The play. We see them talk about a lot of other stuffs on the bench when they're rolling. So here we go. Let's see if CJ and J-Dub can get off to a better start in game 2. Man. In there, and the GOAT is goating right off the jump in game number 2. Are you kidding me?
The hold and whip corner pocket from B.Johns
0-0-1.
after incredible defensive skills from CJ Klinger right before that.
Point.
Yeah, CJ put together a master class.
J.W. Johnson
1-0-1.
late on the first volley into the net.
Look at that cover. In there again. Oh, my goodness.
All parts of the court available for the offensive skill set of B.Johns right now.
Jeez.
2-0-1. Point.
Caught it out of the air, and J-Dub just late enough for Ben to get involved on the next ball.
And the only thing slowing Ben now is he's got to tie his shoes back up.
3-0-1.
Oh, right side Ben again. Oh, no, but the Ernie ends up with a foot fault. Are you sure? Are you sure? Mark Thomas is like, I dare you. I dare you.
I thought they called it so early it was on the takeoff.
It's the landing now. The landing didn't clear.
Here we go.
Mark's like,
3-0-1.
bring it.
All right, it's not Ben and Colin anymore. Just from that flash across the court right there.
And from left side Ernie to go with it too. They'd usually switch out of that instantly.
I'm still waiting for Ben and Gabe to possibly pull that off.
Yeah.
Switch midpoint.
Second serve.
Ben jumping in there and
on it right now, big time.
And he talked about the other day he's feeling good. I mean, this is as fresh as he's going to feel. No mixed. Out in the round of 32 in singles, too, ironically, J.W. Johnson across the court from him.
Our MC, that was part of the introduction, already beat B.Johns in this tournament. And I look over at Ben, and he just has the smile on his face. Like, I mean, facts are facts.
Yeah, play better. Got him. Got him.
Very similar to the shot from B.Johns on point one.
Beautiful from CJ.
3-0-2.
Tries J-Dub for the first time.
Point. 4-0-2.
Wow. I mean, there's no way Gabe got that back.
I mean, insane. Just the hands of both of them.
5-0-2.
CJ Klinger is so loaded up for that first speed up. Hits it just how he wants to, but hands it gold for the best team in the world.
Welcome back, everybody. Dave Fleming with Adam Stone, and great start to game two here from Ben and Gabe, up 5-0. Okay.
Right out.
Combo platter, CJ Klinger. But there has been just a couple nice little tweaks there. So with Ben a little more offensive, really been the star of the show here in game two. And Gabe has found a couple spots to go after J-Dub. Listening to some of, straight across.
It's not clearly low to high.
Yeah, this is new for CJ twice. It's not pace, it's spin.
Point.
How in the world does Gabe do that with that ball?
A little snap of the wrist there from CJ Klinger to put that ball away.
1-5-1. Point.
I don't think a little extra action would have helped you on that one, Gabe, as he went through the shadow swings to kind of tell himself to get more spin.
Second serve.
So just crack one down, straight down.
Punishing first volley. It's the best way to thwart a team that's looking to get some quick hitting points with the drive and poach.
Did he just punch that for a winner?
Yes. Off balance, too, because he was lunging to the middle to possibly get the ball before that.
That is not something you see from him very often because his hands are so good.
He got the bend neck crane, too. Like, okay, dude, I'll give you that one if you can pull that off. Close on the feet.
Yes.
Ben's a veteran, so he knows all of the push-off calls that have gone against him and his opponent. So.
Sure, probably more of the latter.
Yes.
Second serve.
Yeah, one of the downsides of being a really high-level tennis player is the push-off. You can't get that muscle memory out of your body. You want to push forward to explode backwards.
Side out.
Tough little section here for Gabe right now. A few errors have crept in.
3-5-1.
just
Second
misses.
serve.
I wonder if CJ Klinger can possibly look to avoid
3-5-2.
more middle dinks, because those are the balls that Ben has been able to pick off and go after JW.
Beautiful counter from Gabe there.
And just thinking about just some of the patterns that have happened up at the kitchen line. That's where most of the play has taken place.
Second serve.
Wild offense continues for Gabe, and yet they still have the lead.
5-3-2.
In there. There was that race to the middle ball that Gabe took it, and Ben's kind of out of position.
Yeah, big hop off the ground too from Ben when CJ decided to speed up. That shows that he was off balance.
3-5-1.
Yikes.
Point.
We had Gabe popping it up. J-Dub almost falling in the kitchen.
Body control from JW, because he got so much on that ball as he's having to avoid stepping in the kitchen.
Second serve.
It's interesting where you can see Gabe struggling a little bit. Ben's still seeing a ton of balls at the kitchen.
Right,
and Gabe's danger has not been there.
Sure. He's been overextending a little bit out of the air. Hasn't had that normal speed up dialed in.
4-5-2.
So put it on his paddle a little bit more.
Cash save. No way, Gabe. Wow. CJ Klinger insane with the hands, and then J-Dub gets it, and we're tied at 5.
What a point there.
I mean, Ben is in full rope it mode.
Faded the initial forehand from Ben and several after that point. Nobody gets out of that trap.
So good by CJ.
Taya style here going on for Klinger. It's a lefty thing. Can't be half-hearted if you're going to commit to a speed up against B.Johns. And of course the Pablo Tejas thing is stepping to his right to find forehand dinks. Just in case you're new here.
him with the step around.
Yeah, whipping it inside in. Actually, Pablo
5-5-2.
Tejas has given Ben trouble with that at times, at least point to point.
Point.
Won a lot of games doing that. Rare backhand error for J.W. Johnson.
6-5-2.
Yes, please. And touches like that could be the thing that gets Gabe going, and that's what's scary. They're up a game and 2, and Gabe is not going.
7-5-2. Right out.
That's looking for the shake and bake. Gabe's in the middle of the court. Good luck sliding from that position. No chance at that. And man, it's been very CJ heavy at the kitchen line too. CJ's been moving his dinks around more, but they've been focused on him.
Point.
It's nice to have the double cash on the resets and then just release on one and win the point.
6-7-1.
Flying in there to tie us back up is CJ Klinger. Game 1 is 8-all. Then Ben and Gabe pulled away 7-all here. First one in a while that's gone just a little too far, and we're feeling it. Just a hint of wind pickup, and that would be at the back of CJ Klinger. Ben with just a little good
nugget.
7-7-2.
Out of there.
Side out.
Wow, had a great look.
And the skills, though, from Ben. That's a J.W. Johnson shot coming your way, and he just casually lets it go out. So hard to react to the pace that he brings.
Second serve.
And all 4 of these fellows do such a good job at the kitchen line of getting their weight on their back foot to hit through and make sure their contact points are where they need to be.
Side out.
12-second possession, miss third, miss fifth. Can Klinger and Johnson grab game 2 and tie this?
7-7-1.
I'm not sure.
Oh, yeah, I think it caught. I don't think they made a call whatsoever.
7-7-2.
CJ threw up his hands in anger,
Yes.
frustration, not anger.
Brings it back across, and this time J-Dub's ready.
Because he slid to the right. So instead of getting handcuffed on the forehand counter, slides to the right to punch the backhand. Great adjustment from JW.
Gabe needs a timeout as Klinger and Johnson are now up. What's been the difference from your perspective on this 9-7 lead they've got now?
Well, it's been a little bit of forcing from Gabe Tardio, and it's been such solid kitchen play from J.W. Johnson and C.J. Klinger. I mean, what was this, 5-0 in this second game, and completely evaporated lead. C.J. Klinger handling, being targeted heavily very well, too.
No way. Still going. And J.W. Johnson buries that one like it was going to testify against him. Get that the heck out of here, GOAT. Game point.
10-7-2.
Wow. Wow. Yes, please. What a performance from C.J. Klinger and J.W. Johnson. They are ruling the kitchen here in Sacramento. Best of three now with one apiece.
J.W. Johnson forehand counter
that was amazing.
At the end of game 2. Obscene.
Side out.
That's not going to help.
Yeah, plain miss dink. And how about the first volley of C.J. Klinger, about 1,000,000 miles an hour? No bunt about that.
Second serve.
Just stares at it.
DJ, we've been talking good about you here. You played great.
Yes,
Game
you did.
2. Let's
0-0-2.
make sure we stay patient.
Side out.
I know he thought about a speed up for just a second, and that threw off JW's rhythm. That's been a pretty routine dink for him inside out with the forehand.
recovery. Out of there. Great patience again. And we have passed the 1 hour mark in this match. And it is 0-0 in game 3, Adam.
Side out.
He is feasted on the middle.
0-0-1. Point. One, 0-1.
Wow, that one had to hurt. Gabe's acting like it didn't, but that was demolished.
And he glanced over. Like, you had a couple places you could have gone with that one, CJ, and you go right at my gut.
Man, I wondered if a retaliatory strike was coming. It did not. Just wide, J-Dub.
And he decided from the jump he was going to go with 2 hands, too, and not the one to maybe let that ball travel a bit further.
Yeah,
2-0-2.
I'm just saying he definitely has both in the arsenal.
Side out.
That one has worked about 0 out of all the tries there for CJ. The off pace is not working.
0-2-1.
That was crazy. Ugly little drop thing. Don't matter, I'm a flick wizard. I'll just wait a few and slip it through the middle there.
The dink out wide before that. So if Ben is moving and his dink's up a little bit, he's in trouble with his court positioning.
What a shot.
Yes, and they're kind of grasping at exactly what to do right now, Ben and Gabe.
Yeah, because that time Gabe just said, I've had it, and sent it.
And he was off the line.
Yes.
He's tried that before, but tight to the line where Ben has more of a shot.
Oh, my goodness gracious. Ben says, my bad, but I mean, it almost hit Gabe in the foot. It's supposed to be a race to that ball. That time, no one joined the race. No one heard the starting gun.
Second serve. 3-0-2. Side out.
The 3 seconds after CJ makes a questionable decision or misses a shot is hilarious.
And stares at that spot where it landed like it couldn't have been there.
Point.
Man, CJ has been tagged a bunch in this one.
It's a slight frame, too. So you really got to get them good if you're going to catch them.
Second serve.
The one that CJ got Gabe with was definitely more pace than that last ball.
Point.
Ben's back to the, all right, let's.
Hunting. That's the right choice from J.W. Johnson to
2-3-2.
try to take pace off of the first volley. But Ben is so aggressive with his court positioning, he was able to take it out of the air.
Point.
All the way across and couldn't get it, tied at 3.
Gabe's onto something here. Backhand flick from the
3-3-2.
middle of the court, inside out at CJ.
Goodness gracious. Oh, no.
Side out.
It started with a weird decision from Gabe, and they almost got out of it. In fact, they did, and then he sent another one. 3 up, 1 game apiece.
3-3-1. Second serve. 3-3-2. Point.
And it's much different with Gabe using his outside wing, meaning his forehand, because that's an extra several feet in time for
4-3-2.
CJ. When he is flicking it with the backhand from the middle of the court, much more difficult for CJ to react.
Side out. Three, 4-1.
Nice move there from Gabe, tied at 4.
And Ben has been pretty dang supportive
4-4-1.
and been saying some
Yes.
things to Gabe after he does something well. Ben not known for that
Correct.
particularly, but he understands the situation right now.
Even after that. And shadow swing medalist CJ Klinger goes back to take a moment.
It's not a gold medal.
No, the gold medal is locked down from his MLP partner. Must rub off on those Columbus players.
Second serve.
Yeah, that's there, but Gabe has been has some indecision, so he's trying to do too much with that ball and not trusting his traditional speed ups and his great spin. Tried to hit through him on that.
The wind becoming a factor here.
At the backs of Ben and Gabe.
Come on. Wow. Longest point of the match. Who's going to get it? Yes, please, and they hold on to hand speed was sensational. And in the middle of that, J.W. Johnson had a ball at his shoulders that somehow Gabe Tardio got back.
They have been there when he's tried it. It's not like he's doing it from his shoe tops. He has leaned in at the right time, but he just hasn't had the calibration that he normally does.
Side out.
Ben immediately was like, good rips, good rip.
4-6-1.
Okay, swirling wind has now become a third element to deal with.
Second serve.
Definitely inconsistent, but I would say how they're lined up right now, it seems to be a little from Ben to JW.
Yep.
Slightly diagonally across the court.
In there. Ben just turns around and shakes his head, and the wind definitely plays a role in that because it's in.
Yeah.
That's into it.
And CJ just says, "Yep," like that was supposed, like that was supposed to happen, like that was routine. What just happened in front of us.
Point.
She told him to get it down.
I mean, I'd listened. Tied at 8 in game 1, tied at 7 in game 2, tied at 6 in game 3.
Side out.
CJ staring at the net like it got higher all of a sudden.
The only way that could have happened is from the Tyrick
Yes,
vision.
yes,
That was
yes.
the previous match.
That
You're,
was.
you're out of luck here,
Yes.
CJ.
Our guy Nicky got that straightened away.
Second serve.
Everything's good there. He finally gets a ball to step in the court. The knee bend,
6-6-2.
everything was down low athletically for Gabe Tardio, but still misses. That's how it goes sometimes.
Side out.
And there was a hiccup there, like no one was sure if JW, maybe including himself, was going to fire
Right.
that, and then he does, and nobody home at all.
Gabe
6-6-1.
fighting it. This feels like you've got to take game number 3 if you're J-Dub and CJ. There's a little bit of the Tardio-ness inside out with that choked up grip of his.
6-6-2. Side out.
Tried the hands of Ben and did not win that exchange.
Sometimes Ben will get a little hop
Yeah.
going to get on top of the ball.
6-6-1.
So doesn't always reach with his upper body. Finds a way to get on top of it with the lower body.
No way. Oh, man, come on, net. After some ridiculous saves, the net gets involved.
It always robs us.
7-6-1.
Ben and Gabe knows back in front. And it robs us again, and Ben looks over his shoulder like, all right, we're even.
That's the first look in a while in any capacity where Ben has been able to take that forehand from the middle at J.W. Johnson. That was really effective for him early in the match.
Through the middle, really well done from CJ.
It was just that little turn of Ben's shoulders thinking he was going to go line. What a location from CJ Klinger.
6-7-1. Second serve.
Nice shut down in the middle from Tardio.
6-7-2.
Oh, jumps out of his skin and catches the tape.
A hop slap. Everything CJ ever wanted.
7-6-1. Point. Eight, 6-1. Second serve.
Why not try it again after that previous success? 1 out of 2 ain't
8-6-2.
bad in a situation like this when you have the ball.
Point.
First stink error from him in forever as we reach minute 80 of this match.
9-6-2. Side out.
Goes right at him.
Like, I'm trying to think of the paddle position there from Ben. Very awkward.
Yeah.
6-9-1. Second serve.
Waves the Cobra and doesn't go inside out, sends it through the middle.
Nice to have both there. So
6-9-2.
often that's going to go to the left side of JW's body.
Pulled and pulled deep.
I mean, this is as much of a kitchen stalemate match as I have called in a long time.
We might be 3 years.
It's something right now. Just not a lot to work
9,
with.
6, 1.
Such little edges these players are looking for at the line.
Wow.
Second serve.
Up and over the paddle. Because that was one of those twoies that was going to get cracked as a counter, but
9,
never
6, 2.
found the paddle. Second try to earn a game point.
Point.
And in a very unexpected way.
Oh, no.
So it was sixes, and now, much like in game one when
10,
they
6,
ran
2.
away, they have a game point. And they take it with the big drive, 5 straight to end game 3. And just when they look a little vulnerable, they flip the script. Can they close it in 4?
So it is a grind out there right now to earn points and even earn opportunities to hit a legitimate speed up with how clean the dinking has been. So third shots, get to the line, and decision making once you get there is everything.
It is indeed. Every game has been close at the end. Twice Ben and Gabe have pulled away. Will they pull away and grab another title here?
Bill.
All right. That's one heck of a way to start.
I mean, no, it's not that the B.Johns paddle wasn't there. His body didn't.
No. That's the third time today.
1-0-2.
Just completely gone from where the ball was heading. Wow, what a counter from Gabe there.
I mean, that qualifies as a pop-up off of B.Johns paddle, so it's a take that JW must go for. Counter right where it needed to be.
Did someone pause the CJ?
Hold the pose where you wanted that speed up to go, CJ.
Oh, can we see that again, Truck? That was great.
1-1-1. Point.
Oh,
He wants it
Receiver
early.
2-1-1.
Interesting.
Receiver no timeout.
it's coming
Server,
from
1
the fact
timeout.
that he knows he doesn't have Gabe at the height of his powers today. So how can I get him close to that? And strategy, encouragement, cheerleading, all part of that.
Because they can work with close to that.
Yeah.
If it gets any lower than that, that's a problem.
Second serve. Two, 1-2.
Whoops. Whoops. And then Gabe wears
Side
it.
out.
J-Dub was looking for that shot that he's beat Ben with the slow cross
1-2-1.
court. But man, that forehand was insane from J.W. Johnson.
Second serve.
Same guy.
Have to hit it with him. It's your responsibility.
It
1,
is.
2,
It is
2.
indeed.
Side out.
Too much there from CJ. But the power that J-Dub has had on a couple of these forehands where he's not fully extended, where he's kind of tucked in right around his rib cage is special.
Second serve.
Gabe tries his luck at the J-Dub machine, and that gets bent right back at him.
2-1-2.
Look out.
Point.
Just wide. Yeah, that floating, we knew it was going to get demolished somewhere.
Sometimes those are tough to have to create your own pace. That was not an issue for Gabe Tardio on that last drive.
Side out.
Perfectly non-perfect.
1-3-1. Point.
Snap it. He's definitely getting more on that. Has chosen to go the slower mid-paced route when he goes up the line, but when he's fired through the middle, it's been pretty quality from CJ Klinger.
Just missed
Second
it.
serve. Okay. Two, 3-2. Side out.
Fabulous hands from Tardio.
Oh yes, that's the classic game on top of the ball.
3-2-1.
Punches it with topspin somehow.
Point.
No one's home, but he didn't make it.
Yeah, that was full committal. So a lot of times Gabe will just hang out and see
4-2-1.
what he gets from the middle of the court. He just went on that one, and it affected CJ's first volley.
Second serve.
Ben is flabbergasted that he didn't get to that. Sits on the net and doesn't carry over. And remember, they used their timeout at 2-0 down, so gonna have to play through it a little bit.
He was just tired, Dave.
He said he was tired.
And it's been a grind out there.
93 minutes in. Great take from Gabe there, and now it is looking dangerous, and here comes that free challenge timeout.
Time in. 6-2-2.
The ability to course correct off the tape all the way around there. Staggering.
7-2-2.
4 points from yet another title. Right side Ben. And he liked that one even a little bit more, as I mean, this guy might be auditioning for somebody. He looks great over there.
I mean, I think it's important when you switch up is to play aggressively, because they haven't seen your stuff from that side. So just let it fly on the first couple balls.
Right out. Two, 8-1.
hot skin.
Oh, yeah, it did. Gold shot right in the thigh.
282. Side out. 821. Second serve.
Ben was ready to move forward off of the forehand drop, but it's not hit like he wanted to and got in trouble.
822.
Nope. Rubs off the spot of the tape that it kissed off of. Although I don't feel like that hit the tape, but whatever he needs.
Just looking for some comfort and something he was going to do after that point.
Down it goes, and here comes match point.
Ten 2-2.
And for the 16th time together, B.Johns and Gabe Tardio grab gold in Memnar Hills. What a win for them, and they had to fight through adversity galore there, Adam.
Absolutely right. The kitchen battle was real. Such great strategic play up at the line. You paid for your bad decisions, and that is what men's doubles is all about right there.
Let's get them a trophy. We'll do it after this.
These two teams, great men's doubles. Dave Fleming, how'd they get it done?
Well, I'm about to ask them, Adam. Give it up. They're undefeated in 2026, and they take gold again. Ben, I'll start with you. We had the vintage wooden paddle tournament here, and that felt like a vintage men's doubles event. Did you expect that much thinking, and what did you specifically have to do well to get yourself to the finish line?
Yeah, no, I think you're definitely correct. It did feel pretty vintage. When the ball's hot like this, it really softens up. It doesn't bounce as high, so the bounce attacks are less good. And then against those two, you know, their hands are really good, and they generally both attack out of the air, not a lot off the bounce. So it does look pretty vintage when all four players are more out of the air than they are off the bounce. And just like a lot of hands, a lot of dinking. And as for kind of the strategy, I kind of knew it was because of the weather was going to be like that. So I was geared up for a longer match.
Well, you were indeed. So, Gabe, we saw this guy who's not usually chatty. He's cheerleader. He's coaching you up. You're actually going to the bench and talking. What was that like? And is that something new for you to experience with this guy?
Yeah, for sure. I'm not going to lie, I was a little surprised towards the beginning of our partnership how supportive he was. I thought he would get mad at me if I miss or something, but he's been nothing but great. He's been a great teammate and a better player, so I'm thankful for this partnership.
Ben, I know you don't like to talk about your accomplishments, but I'm going to do it for you. Folks, this is his 200th final in his career. And when you make the finals, you're playing the best players. You've won 181 of those. What does that mean to you when you hear those numbers of what you've accomplished?
Yeah, I don't really think about the numbers too much. You know, another final is just another final, and you're just locked in each one. But I mean, I guess numbers-wise, I view it as an advantage when you've been there a lot before. Whatever the circumstances are, you've probably seen them before, and I think that's really helpful. So I use it to the best I can.
Well, you've used it incredibly well in your brilliant career. Let's bring in Rich Burns from AstraZeneca here to get you guys your trophy.
So thanks, Dave. And on behalf of Fasenra, the title sponsor of the Sacramento Open, really 181? Unbelievable. Congratulations. Let's give it up for Ben. And good job, Gabe.
Go crazy, Sacktown. There they are, your gold medalists in men's doubles.